I guess good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever the video is being watched. So, again, I'm out walking, and it's very gray today. Getting close to Christmas, and so we're getting close to the end of the year, closer to my 50th birthday, and it's cold out. I'm not sure how the sound is going to be with the earbuds, with the hat on. We'll find out when I listen back to this, and hopefully it'll be all right. So, so this week at the shop, this past week at the shop, we had wrapped up the food drive, and I dropped off the donations to fulfill yesterday. So I want to thank everybody who participated. I'm hoping to have more donations. We'll do this again next year, and I'm hoping to get more donations next year, because that would be awesome. And we had our Christmas party. We always go to Blend on Main in Manasquan. Very accommodating with food sensitivities and stuff. Very amazing. We have one of our artists that has EpiPen allergies, so it's great when you can go somewhere and they're accommodating. Because I've gone some places where they're like, no, our chef doesn't do that. So what you get is what you get. And it's like, okay, but if you give me what you got, then go into anaphylaxis, that's cute. Or with me, I have food sensitivities, so I'll turn into a puffy mess. So that's, why would you want that on one of your customers? I'm not sure. Even and I'm also hypoglycemic, so I have to eat at certain, intervals. And you have some places that won't take reservations. Turning Point is one of those places. And to me, that's, emailing them. And, I'm like, how can somebody like me enjoy your restaurant? I didn't get a response back. And it's fucked up. I'm going to go and try your place out, but I can't sit there and wait for, 3 hours or whatever. I'm supposed to be eating at specific time frames. So, my pancreas doesn't work right. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just okay. So I guess your restaurant isn't for me. I do say though, doing all the food prepping and eating on the schedule that I eat on, great. Like I said, I'm gonna be 50, I think next week. Is it? I don't know. I can't do math in my head right now. But being told by the integrative doctor, which I'll talk about that too at some other point, was amazing. And going there, being told what my food sensitivities are, avoiding different foods because of how the body metabolizes stuff. Everybody's body chemistry is very, very individual. And it was great. As somebody that's in their, mid 40s at the time, seeing this person and not changing much about what I was doing or putting on muscle mass. And, as you grow older, muscle mass is very important. So for the longest time, between tattooing and just not knowing being hypoglycemic, I was very, very undernourished and had marks of starvation. So it was very good to know that, so I'm still, so many years later, still having a hard time integrating a consistent food schedule with tattooing. it's, like when you're in in your workflow and you want to just keep going, you want to keep going, but I have to stop. So it's annoying, but it is what it is. Like I know right before I stopped seeing the integrative doctor that they were wondering if doing intermittent fasting would be something that would reset the pancreas. And I'm not sure if that would have worked or whatnot, but I'm not going to try this on my own. I would definitely try it being under the direction of a doctor, because being hypoglycemic, like you have low blood sugar, you fucking pass out. So that's not fun. So yeah. So, but then, all right, so back to the shop. Going off on tangents here. But back to the shop, we are still doing the matching tattoo event until the end of the year, until December 31st. And that's been fun. So fun. Doing little guys. Like, yeah, I'm glad that I'm so happy with the team that's at the shop. Like when I was there by myself, to try and do any of this stuff would have been overwhelming. So it's great to have a team that is down for doing all like these little things. So it's great. So it makes variety and it makes going to shop fun, and you get to see a whole group of different people. So yeah, so it's been a good time. All right, so yeah, we wrapped up the like I said, the food drive. We did our Christmas party that was awesome. The table next to us was very entertaining. Then, like I said, we're still doing the matching tattoos, and then it's the new year. So I typically take off between like Christmas and New Year's, but because of how this calendar is, I didn't do it because then I would have been out of the shop forever. So that didn't feel right. So I think I can accomplish what I need to, because it's always like the year-end business turnover stuff. So I'm hoping that I made the right decision, and that I'm getting myself ready for the new year. We will, yeah, like I'm so looking forward to 2026, like 2025. At the shop was great, and so 2026, I don't expect anything less. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to be going into the new year. We're starting retirement packages for the artists. So I don't know shit about it. As a business owner, on my end, like being an independent contractor and other shops for so long, and then having the shop and having an LLC and pulling a draw, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'll figure it out as we go along, because that's all I can do. So yeah, so I'm excited for all of that, and I'll be posting another vlog next week. So I'll talk to you guys then.